Hello and welcome in, everybody. Welcome to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. Once you see we are active and live, I'll go this way. I always block the microphone, and you don't get to see any of the lovely tarot decks. All right, back that up a little bit and push it forward. I just got to move some of these. I got the last two tarot decks I used in the last video right in front of me. Hopefully this video is working. I'll know in a second. Hello, welcome in. Here we go. All signs, the person on your mind. Please remember to hit that like button. Subscribe if you enjoy the content. Yes, I do use profanity, so if you feel insulted by that, I'm not your tarot reader. All right. Here we go. What do we have for the zodiac sign of Aries? The person on your mind. Ooh, you like this person, or you might have had, some of you might be walking into a new beginning, or have you already started one? It's the Ten of Swords. That's like somebody cares about somebody. What if it's mutual? Here we go. Show me something for Aries. What do we got? I don't know if it's buffering for people, but it ain't playing the shit on my phone. Well, that's loud as hell. I turned my volume off and it still decided it didn't want to be down. All right. Oh, yeah, you guys. All right, cool. Here we go. One more. No, we're going to just do that. We'll do that. Show me something for Aries. Person on your mind. The wheel. Oh, shit. The card that was here. The Ace of Wands. I'm not fucking surprised, Aries. So what the fuck was really... What did you tell people? Are you falling in love with somebody, or somebody falling in love with you? Are two roots connecting together, or is that coming? Is that something that's going to show up for you? Wheel of Fortune, potentially in the near future. Let's see what you get. Show me something for Aries. I'm curious to see what comes out for you. Show me something for Aries. Person on Aries' mind. Okay, what is it? I'm curious as fuck. Oh, you're hooked. Hooked, line, and sinker. If you're not hooked now, you are gonna fucking be hooked. Let me tell you, you're gonna be hooked. I feel like you recognize somebody may be making you feel more confident, more strong, more attractive, all that shit. You don't feel upset any fucking more, Aries, because you're getting fucking happiness. Wow, Aries, it's too good. The fucking shit's on its way. The Tower. Holy shit. I'm fucking over this. Aries, this is you. This is for you. What? I like this. Aries, this is probably one of your best readings in a long time. Show me something right now for Aries. Give me something about whatever has to come out about the person on their mind. All right. So I just get the energy where if this was you, if this was you, no, like, I'll tell you what I heard. This bullshit right here, the minute I saw this, it was no more delays. I heard the words, no more delays. No more 10 of Wands, no more of that bullshit, no more emotional burdens, no more feeling like things aren't working out. Hold on. Show me something. Three of Pentacles. Why is that in reverse, though? Why is that in reverse for the zodiac sign of Aries? Because you're done with it. You're leaving out situations that didn't work, or emotional connections that didn't work. You're moving the fuck on, Aries. I feel like you're starting to open up with your heart. I also feel like it might have felt like the risk or taking action was never gonna happen, and I feel like it's about to happen, or it already started. Somebody's already in a relationship, starting a relationship, or will be. That's what it's showing me for Aries. Aries, your shit's on fire. God damn. It didn't tell me. It didn't really get specific with me with the other person for you, but what it did do is it did let me know that you have a good chance to connect with somebody if you're not already in that connection. I feel a lot of attachment energy, wanting to be around each other energy as well, sitting here. You know what I mean? Like really wanting that, like, oh shit, I need that person right now. Kind of like you can drink this bullshit because it can be addictive. Like you're almost addicted to that person. Or you just like them being around, or you like being around them. Whatever. Whatever the fuck that's about. Here we go. Show me anything else for the zodiac sign of Aries. What do we got for you? The world. Why is the world here? Why is the world here? Page of Pentacles. Okay. I have a weird thing I want to say. So some of you, it's like the world with the Page of Pentacles. This just gives me the energy when it came to moving or going forward. You may have been a little hesitant or feeling like, is this what I want to do? This is either it's happened or it will happen. The Knight of Pentacles with the Seven of Pentacles is you still being like, I want to go forward and build, but I'm not sure of the investment. Maybe a little bit of fear, maybe a little bit of worry, a little fucking anxiety, or maybe just fucking restless and tired of situations not fucking working out. Ace of Pentacles to the Devil. Did you overcome that fear, that toxicity, or that worry, just that feeling? I feel like what you did is you didn't focus on the toxic energy. I feel like you focused on that energy, basically wanting the foundation, wanting the flower, wanting things to be built together with somebody, walking through that fucking door. And I think you learned to trust it. Not only that, I think your ass took action. I think it took action. And I think it made you feel like you're going to probably have that I should have done this a long time ago energy. Here we go. If you don't have it now, Page of Wands, Eight of Wands, the Judgment card, Page of Swords, Ace of Wands. Show me one more. Temperance, and the Six of Wands. This gives me the energy. If it's somebody you've dealt with, it ain't them. If you're dealing with somebody from the past, let me just put this out there. If you're dealing with somebody from the past, Aries, this ain't them. This is not them. Judgment, Page of Swords. How you would know is you start communicating, they fall off, or you fall off. The communication sucks, goes to shit, ends. Whether it's abruptly, it just fucking ends. This right here, Judgment. All of a sudden, silence. And then all of a sudden, no more attachment, emotions to it. No more feeling like things are spinning in the right direction. Temperance and Six of Wands. I don't think you were supposed to sit there. I think you were supposed to cut away from that bullshit. Recognize that wasn't something you could trust or work with, Aries. And I think you became very open, aware at the situation. It might have even made you not want to take offers from people when it came to what? Love. All right. And now I think we're to the bottom. Four of Swords, you're not in your head about it. You may have been upset about love situations in the past, but you're telling yourself, no, I'm not going to miss out on things that I could build with. You might have kind of recognized you stayed out of situations for too long, or you had to get people out of your energy. Some of you was just getting away from people. Some of you could have been air sign, could have been earth sign, fire sign, whatever fucking sign, but there's earth, air, and fire all over this bitch. All right, that's what I see for Aries. All right, let's move on to Taurus. What do you have for the zodiac sign of Taurus? All right, here we go. Remember to hit that like button. Thank you very much. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Zodiac sign of Taurus. The person on your mind. I fucking hate that I look so low to the floor. I gotta fix this shit. I'm not gonna probably fix it tonight, but there we go. It's a little bit better. Tiny tad bit, not much. But it's all good. I don't have to be like this in your fucking face and shit. Fuck all that. Okay. I was like, where the hell's my ashtray? I put it up there. All right. Taurus, the person on your mind. What do we have for the zodiac sign of Taurus? I wonder what Taurus is going to get. Person on your mind, Taurus. Not going to do that. I like him to jump. I will pull them if they feel like they're going to fall off. Oh, that one jumped. Almost bent the card in half. I am going to say what I was thinking about because I'm going to take that as a little bit of maybe confirmation. Some of you, could it be a fucking Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius that's on your mind, Taurus? You bet your ass it could be, or that could be what's coming towards you. Knight of Swords. The first card was the Five of Swords, double air energy. And I wanted to say it with a 5, but I kind of pulled it. That jumped. And I'm like, no fucking coincidences with that shit. Seven of Cups. You may have some, I feel like you may have some opportunities. Some of you are going to have some opportunities. I feel like some of you are going to have some opportunities. The way I view this is the Knight of Swords, 7 offers. You may have more offers than you expect. Definitely could have been an air, water, fire sign for you. Air, water, or fire sign. This is what either showed up for you or will show up for you most likely. The Emperor. Clarify anything for the zodiac sign of Taurus. 8 of Pentacles. Wow, yours are kind of getting mean on the table. Ooh, 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 ooh. Why? Why that, though? Clarify the 3 of Pentacles. I wanted to pull that, though. This is going to be specific. I'm going to say that. And I hate to put it out there like this, but I got to. I just have to. So this part will be specific. I see the 8 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles. You may have started with somebody that seemed like it was cool. Everything was going to work out. It didn't work out. I feel like it didn't work out. You wanted to trust it, but it didn't go anywhere, or it just didn't last. The Queen of Cups reversed, the Knight of Pentacles. This is like not being emotionally tied, recognizing I got to move forward or go into a new direction or find somebody else or work with somebody else. The King of Cups to the 3 of Cups, you became emotionally aware that this person wasn't the one to be happy with because they just wanted to, they just wanted sex. I'm done. All right. That's what it says. You know what I'm saying? They just wanted in and out shit. Here we go. All right, let's go. Ace of Pentacles. You could be more fascinated or have been more busy with work effort. So I get like driving a lot too, whether you commute to work, like a more than 15, 20 minutes, whatever the fuck I'm picking that up for. Here we go. Show me something else. We're just taking drives, liking to be in the car. Why the fuck would I get that? 10 of Wands reversed. 2 of Pentacles. Clarify that for Taurus. What do we have for you? What are you trying to say? Up. Oh, fuck. That's a bunch of them. I'm going to give them all to you, too. Just the way I see them. So more than I would have expected to do that. All right, we got that Fool. Queen of Swords. 2 of Wands. Judgment. 9 of Pentacles. 8 of Wands. You knew somebody walked away, it says. So either you decided you need to walk away for some of y'all. If you were like, this shit ain't happening. I don't resonate with this. Either you had to go and get the fuck out, or they did that to you kind of energy. 9 of Pentacles. I don't feel like it was, I feel like I got unexpected energy. I feel like you were communicating with him. 2 of Wands making a decision about going towards them. The Judgment in reverse, though, you guys might not have been that close as far whether it was communication or whether it was a distance bullshit thing, whatever. I'm done. Whatever. Let's see what else we get for you. Let's see what else we get for you, Taurus. Anything else for the zodiac sign of Taurus? 7 of Wands, the Chariot, 8 of Swords, King of Wands, 4 of Wands. It's giving me direct energy that this person could have been a fire sign, water sign, air sign. Fire sign, water sign, air sign. You didn't want to get stuck in the situation. You might have recognized this person just wanted sex or to get in the pants. I fucking hate to tell you like that. And they might not have came off that. They may have lied about what they wanted to get what they wanted. I just got to fucking say it. It's brutally honest, but it's what it is. Here we go. 10 of Pentacles. They weren't the one. It flipped out on the lion bitch or bastard. The magician's a guy. So he probably lied about love. God damn it. Love. I apologize. Don't mean it in vain. You know that. Here we go. The devil, toxicity, the past. What's the deal here? 8 of Cups, Shaman, Page of Wands. Yes, you knew this wasn't the one to give your heart to, or you had to say, nope, I'm not going to communicate with this person. I get like this guy, this person, you recognize the toxicity that they probably carry with them that they've never really released, or they just, it's like habitual fucked up energy. But you walked away, I think, and recognized, you know what? I think it might have upset you for a little bit, but I don't feel that energy. And I felt that over here with these, where it didn't stay with you. Like you didn't stay stuck on upset over it. Maybe you focused on somebody else or focused on something else. because that's what it feels more like than being stuck in that fucking like fuck you energy for what happened. No, I just said it. You did not stay upset. Three of Swords reversed. The Knight of Cups might have taken another offer towards another lover, or look for a new direction, or recognize you still can do that. Page of Cups are wanting to do that, wanting to secure that. Queen of Pentacles while being busy or working. Some of you watch out for getting headaches as well. Four of Swords, and that's ironic that he's holding his fucking head, because I almost said in the beginning of this reading, have you been getting headaches? But it's only because I almost got a headache when I started for your sign. King of Pentacles, the Hangman, and the Sun card. Somebody wasn't fighting to communicate or show up for you is what it's telling me. That is the message I have for you. I think the person that was on your mind needs to stay the fuck off your mind. Like, or vice versa. Maybe their energy's still stuck on you and they're realizing like, oh man, I didn't play my cards right. I doubt that shit. I think that person, let me see if I get anything else. Give me something a little different for Taurus. I was going to end you a shit like that, but they just weren't the part. They weren't they weren't the one to change with, or go towards. Tower, Three of Cups. Go to the bottom for 4. Death, 5 of Swords. The Empress, 5 of. It would have fucking made you exhausted. Death, 5 of Swords. The Empress, the 5 of Cups. That's carrying mental and emotional fucking burdens that you don't want to deal with. Fuck that. The world, you would have needed to move on it, because you eventually, if you didn't go away from it or move away from it, you would have recognized it ain't going anywhere. It ain't going in the right direction. King of Swords, 10 of Swords. You're better to manifest somebody that truly respects and wants you. That's what your message is, Taurus. Go after that. That's for you. There you go. Now we're done. All right. I hope you guys are enjoying this. It's getting hot as fuck down here. I ain't gonna lie. God damn. I've had too much fucking coffee today, too much fucking Red Bull. I fucking better calm down. Here we go. What do we have? I'm going to smoke a cigarette for Gemini. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Does your name say Leon at the end? Ain't that some shit? Did you know the name Leon spelled backwards is Noel? All right. Here we go. After I give myself a little more cancer. I hope I never get that shit, but and if anybody has that or is fighting that, the best of wishes to you and good luck, because that's some scary shit. All right, here we go. Or knows of somebody dealing with it. You know, I know that's not easy. Here we go. Gemini, I'm gonna shuffle for you. Hopefully, I turn the volume down. Hopefully, the shuffle is not like so in your ears. But here we go. Let's see what we get. I gotta get that straight out here. Gemini. It's probably still fucking annoyingly loud. I just can't fucking win with shit lately. It just seems like that. I mean, I didn't have a horrible. No, today was a good day, but kind of a shitty day. Like, it could have been better, but it wasn't the worst. You should just be grateful and shut up and read Gemini. Here we go. What do we have for Gemini? Yeah, should have shaved. I'm under here. I'm itchy as shit. All right, Gemini. Oh, you like to flip over to the left hand. All right, 9 of Swords. Clarify that. Person on your mind. Person on your mind. Either you or them. It's one of the two of you. Somebody, it could be both of y'all, but somebody's trying to come out of confusion. Somebody also is needing more changes around them, whether it's you or them. Let's see what the cards say. Wow. 10 of Cups reverse. 8 of Wands, Temperance. You might have gotten emotionally invested in something or somebody. 8 of Wands could have been a fire sign, water sign, air sign that you got away from, or they got away from you. 8 of Swords. Did you feel trapped? That's trapped in her. She's trapped in those 8 of Swords in her mind, in her thoughts, which is your mind. But at the same time, it feels like a situation of burden or a situation of imprisonment, kind of like stuck, locked, can't get through it. I'll get cut, I'll get hurt. What the fuck do I do? Kind of energy. King of Swords. I don't feel like you have that problem anymore. I feel like you're more focused or fluctuating towards successes, victories, conquering, whatever. Knight of Wands, not afraid of it, just ready to start playing with the success. That's your fucking energy. Here we go. This is supposed to be the person on their mind, not about Gemini. Gemini, sit your ass down. Here we go. The person on their mind. King of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. The person on your mind could be a fucking Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Somebody feels fucking lied to, betrayed, hurt, some shit like that. Here we go. It's Four of Wands. The Magician definitely feels lied to. They may feel like when it comes to celebrating or truth, they feel like they were lied to. The Hierophant, higher learning card. Why is the Hierophant here for Gemini? The person on their mind. Ooh, Four of Pentacles and the Shaman. Your intuition could be doing well, but you could also be doing a lot better financially, or you probably will be. You may also need to really work or tighten up how you invest and where you invest. For some reason, investments in the reverse, I feel like you're working towards that goal, or you will get that under control within like the next 7 to 8 months, maybe 9. It feels like it's going to take a little longer than. It's almost like you're putting it off energy. What? Fuck it. Let's go, Gemini. You got here. Three of Pentacles and happiness. So you are wanting to create more happiness, better outcomes, better situations. And I feel like you're going towards that. Let's clarify what the fuck this is. What the fuck? Wait a minute. So it's telling me you're either viewed very guarded or like you don't. It's either you come off, the person on your mind is basically, they feel you're very guarded, you feel they're very guarded. It's some guarded bullshit. The Nine of Cups or the basically the psychic card energy, it comes to me emotionally a little bit withdrawn. Aware, this is just, bitch, I know I'm emotionally backed off or withdrawn or just emotionally mute, kind of like silent. Like, where the fuck did the emotions part go? The Ten of Pentacles to the Ace of Cups. Something's off. Hold on. The Devil to the Strength, to the Two of Cups, to the Wheel. It's like the brakes got put on something. Four of Cups. Emotionally, Three of Cups. Moving forward or manifesting towards situations. Ace of Swords. You have truth and clarity, but why is the Hermit here, Gemini? You're aware that there's got to be a decision made, that you're learning or trying to trust. What the fuck? You're not wanting to have to, you may not like to have disputes, arguments. Page of Pentacles is reversed though. Page of Swords is, or if you have disputes or arguments, you back off or you go quiet. Gemini's voice is gone. Like, it's just gone. Here we go. Seven of Cups, Six of Pentacles, Three of Swords, and Balance. Somebody else could be upset over a situation or feel like you give attention to everybody else but them. Attention to everybody else but them. That could be another Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. You got Libra, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. It could also be a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. They either make me feel like they think you give too much energy to other people, or they give me this energy where they want stuff out of you or from you. What the fuck? The Fool. Death. I feel like it's been taxing emotionally, making you tired. That Death card just made me tired. I might be even putting pains in your chest. I got pain in the center of my chest right there. That fucking was really awkward. The Fool, the Queen of Cups. Judgment. Sometimes it's easier to go to work and fucking tell people no. You know what I mean? No, or don't reply, don't answer. That sometimes it's just don't go in the direction. Don't do. Stop. No, like that's not moving towards a situation. Emotionally, what's up? I think the person on your mind thinks you need, if they know you, they may feel like you need an emotional like recharge. Like if they had some jumper cables, they need to your ass real quick. That's how this comes out. I don't know what the fuck that means, but that's how the person on your mind views the situation. But maybe that's how you feel towards them, and I'm reading it cross-watched. I don't really fucking know. Here we go. There's too many different people and too many different energies right now. Here we go. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else for Gemini? Any other message for Gemini? Why is that here? Watch your spending. That's too much. That can be like too much spending, or I get like doing too much. But also watch out for health. Your health as well. Health is wealth. Whatever the fuck I'm supposed. Why the fuck I'm supposed to say that? I feel like new beginnings may give you this uneasy feeling, Gemini. Must I say it? All right. Page of Cups, Queen of Wands, the Hangman, the Five of Cups, Three of Wands, the Nine of Swords. You're trying to come out of your head emotionally with knowing mentally, emotionally, you need change. That's what the fuck your reading says. The Devil, the Ten of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and Eight of Swords. You also come off like, I'm sorry, but some of you might have emotionally given up. Usually, if we emotionally give up on situations, it's because we're giving too much and we're not paying attention to what it's doing to us. Let me fucking read like I gotta read. I'm not afraid, bitch. Here we go. You haven't went towards a celebration or happiness or victories. That's like you vanished from them. That's a vanished energy. Eight of Wands, they need work because it's gonna emotionally uplift you, bring me back to life. It's one of my not one of my favorites. It is a good song, but Amy Lee sings it. It's Evanescence. And it's the first fucking song I ever heard. And I like her fucking music because she sings from her soul. All right. Temperance. Have you been waiting for love or going towards love? Because the fucking tarot is telling me, yes, you have. That's what you get, Gemini. I like how it kind of gave you the person on your mind, like gave you a little bit of this shit, like how they feel towards you, or how I felt a couple different energies show up for you. But I really like how it kind of tucked you into the corner a little bit, or basically said, sit your ass down. Like I did. I liked that for some reason. I didn't expect that though, so hard. But it felt like if I didn't say it, I was gonna end up saying it in the fucking next reading or the next reading or at some fucking point. Like it was gonna show up. Maybe not. I don't like when they fucking like I can't get the energy to change. But it's like I can't force it. I don't like that. Like when I read something and I can't grab different energy or I see the same messages. I don't mind once or twice, but when it's so fucking repetitive, it annoys me even because I'm like, what are we doing with this? Yeah. All right. Cancer signs. What's the message for the zodiac sign of Cancer? What is the message for the zodiac sign of Cancer? The person on your mind. What do we got for Cancer? The person on Cancer's mind. What is the message for Cancer? What do we want to tell the lovely Cancers? Show me something. I had a feeling, but I can't. I'm not going to pretend like I didn't have a feeling on that. Lover's reversed because I saw it in the shuffle. That could be a lot. Okay. What you're reading is going to be hard. Fuck, you're going to give me a hard one. I can already tell because I just picked up. Some of you, yes, it's a love situation. You got somebody you started to feel infatuated or attached to on your fucking mind. Others of you, it's the lack of moving towards it. Others of you, it's missing somebody close to you, maybe a family member. Whether they're here or they're passed on, I get all of the above with that shit. And it feels like my chest is caving inside. Like I felt like emotionally lost when I looked at Lovers in Reversed for a second. Fuck that. I hate that shit. Here we go. And that is probably what you came out next. Are you trying not to let it get to you, or have you been kind of driving away from that? Trying to navigate away from it? Wow. You give me an energy where you don't even like to let people come around to get you upset. Some of you are aware of that energy too. Here we go. The Empress reverse. You just turn shit down or stay maybe in silent mode. Made up your mind on that one. Not wanting to deal with bullshit. Maybe more investing in things that seem like they're worth working with while staying quiet. The Page of Wands reversed. Some of you do that with a fire sign, by the way, or they do that to you, whatever, or water sign. Definitely water, fire, or earth sign. Here we go. Knight of Swords, Five of Cups, person on your mind, King of Swords, Ace of Swords. Nobody! You ain't got nobody on your mind. Or if you start to think about it, you cut that shit out. It's like you want to speak, but then you're like, silence is better. Off with your head, bitch, kind of energy. Because it's not worth the bullshit. This is like, I don't want to be emotionally, I don't want to rush to something that's going to emotionally break me. Fuck. I'm not going to work with something that isn't going to go the right fucking way, that isn't going upwards. It's fucking, we're falling out of the sky right now in that situation. And I'm going to fight for a situation that what's going to happen? It ain't going to work. It ain't going to improve. Now you got the clarification here. Is this your mind and emotions winning the situation, or is that the truth of the intuition you behold? You have to decide that. You have to come to your conclusion, on what's going on. I hope if it's a mental thing, you get the mental clarity and escape that shit. If it's an emotional thing, that you walk away from that. You know what I mean? These burdens don't have to last forever. Whether it's a lover, family situation, foundations can always be fixed. They can always work, be built. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like somebody's afraid to trust it or emotionally go towards it, or that it'll invest in them correctly or give them a shot kind of energy is how I'm feeling for you. You may feel like there's been too much fucked up shit. It hurts my head too much. I need to focus more on my heart. When it comes to taking risks, I feel like I don't get emotionally what I want. Offers don't excite me. I wanted a new beginning at one point, but I will not move forward and invest because the past has hurt me too many fucking times. And I kind of am like that lone fucking warrior. Lone warrior that's still like, you still got that wanting to manifest, but you're not moving towards what? Towards that Two of Cups. You got to get that trust back. You got to meditate, do something, because I feel like you're missing out on passion or offers. You understand? You see what I'm saying? I feel like you haven't rushed towards the celebrations of others. And I feel like even if you told me you didn't want it, you're fucking lying. You're fucking lying. All right. Calm your tits, Leon. All right, here we go. All right. Anything else for Cancer? Let's see what we get. Nobody's ever gonna watch you again. Oh shit. Here we go. I need coffee. Fuck that. Here we go. Cancer. Remember to hit that like button. Or when we cross down the street someday and I recognize you and I'm like, hey, did you hit that like button? And you're like, no. I mean, obviously you got to be a guy, because otherwise I'm going to get all these fucked up charges. But if you're a dude and I'm like, oh, you didn't hit that like button, I'm going to give you a fucking titty twister till it turns purple and shit. Your girlfriend's going to think fucking a girl was sucking on your nipple and shit. No, I'm not going to do all that, but I thought that was kind of fucking funny. I've got a crazy sense of humor. Anywho, let's go. I wouldn't do all that, especially if I didn't fucking know you. Even if I did know you, I'm not gonna fucking wrench that. Here we go. Let's do this. Anything else for Cancer? Quickly. Any other messages? Person on your mind. Show me something directly for them. Could be an air sign, guys. They could be. I get like an air sign. They're telling me to tell you younger than you. Not all of you may resonate with that. Just take it or leave it. Here we go. Queen of Cups, definitely younger. Page of Pentacles is trying to find their own way or learn more, be more aware, making more decisions. They come off, they haven't moved towards investing with you. They haven't moved towards you. And they may be younger than you. They may be struggling to trust or manifest, or they may be hurt. They may not have learned that there's security with you. Were they told that? Were they triggered by something? Did somebody put something in their fucking ear? There is distance between the two of you. Why is the wheel here, though? I feel like there's outside conflict and shit. There's too many people in that 5. And that fucking, there's too much. And that's probably why there's no communication. And they definitely could be an earth sign, air sign. Earth sign, air sign, or fire sign. Somebody got stuck their fucking nose where it didn't belong, or was talking there. Somebody was running their mouth. This is running their mouth energy. Or egging on energy, or enabling somebody to believe something, like planting the seed bullshit. This could have gone on. It could have been a man, Emperor reversed. This could have gone on for many, many years. Whoever the fuck needs to hear that, this could have went on for many, many fucking years. That 10 of Cups made me feel like this has gone on for years. Like those kids kind of grew up kind of shit, or they're older, some shit like that. All right, Cancer. So the person either on your mind, or I feel like the person that was on your mind is about wanting to bring something back together healthy, but both parties are fearful. But then there's somebody else who kind of mapped it to where you're the bad seed or you're the bad apple. I do feel that, and I don't like that. It doesn't feel like it's I don't know. I just don't feel like it doesn't feel good. It feels like something's missing. Give me any. I was going to end with you, but fuck. Show me something else real quick for them. Fuck. I hate to say this, but whoever the fuck needs to hear this, 5 of Swords, the Hermit. I almost feel like what they did is they instilled this person to believe the strength or the love of a situation. If they really loved you, they'd come towards you. Emotionally, why are they at a distance? Why haven't they come towards you? Why haven't they come celebrated with you? What you haven't seen anything happen from the past. Nothing's gone in your direction. If they might as well be dead to you. And they could be a fucking Libra. The person that could be getting told this could be a fucking Libra, or it could have been a Libra, maybe. I'm picking up like Libra, earth energy, or water. I don't know. Might have been said to them by a fire sign. Definitely a fire sign. It's coming up fire or air, whatever. 8 and 6 of Pentacles. What the fuck, Cancer? You might have had to back off because emotionally you felt like it was the best thing you could do. And if they come towards you, they come towards you. You give me, I can't deal with it anymore. Like, I almost feel like it's just too overwhelming. So you just probably don't. That's why you might have not spoken up or tried to mend things. I don't know. That's what I've got for Cancer. Here we go. That's probably only going to resonate with so many people. I don't know. Maybe more than I fucking think. Who fucking really knows? Here we go. We're going to go to Leo in a second. All right. Damn, though. Fuck that motherfucker. Whoever that is, or whoever would act like that, or think that's like justifiable. That's fucking bullshit. When karma comes, they'll learn. They'll learn a fucking brutal lesson. Here we go. All right. Leo. Leo. What do we got here? One more. Person on your mind, Leo. What do you got for Leo? The person on Leo's mind. What is the message for Leo? Person on their mind. What we got for the zodiac sign of Leo? Okay. Leo, the person on your mind is showing me they're not putting enough work in, or they're coming off very guarded. They're not, almost too distant, at a distance. Go to the bottom. They're not, it makes you feel like they're not willing to move towards you, or they're hesitant. They could definitely be Let's see what sign they are. So far, it's showing me could be an earth sign, water sign. Definitely earth sign, water sign, fire sign so far. Anything else, Leo? Maybe an air sign? Clarify. Are you struggling to trust a situation or invest in a situation? You got double sevens here. Are you tired of things upsetting you or making you? I feel like you're not trying to be in upset mode because the person on your mind, Two of Wands, the Empress, the Knight of Swords. It's like you want to go towards this or you want them to come towards you. It's vice versa shit, but it feels like it's more like you wanting it. Like you come to me, Leo. That's woman or man. You come to me. The Temperance, the Seven of Swords. I don't trust that shit's gonna happen. Seven of Pentacles, but I want that fucking investment. God damn it, emotionally I want that. Why can't we fucking communicate it? Or why hasn't it brought me the 10 of fucking cups? All the fucking love. Here we go. Let's go. Leo, the person on your mind. Show me something for the zodiac sign of Leo. All right. All right. Clarify that. Before I say it, anything. Ooh. What do we got? Oh shit, you're here. All right. So this is what I see. It's like emotionally wanting to invest in a love situation. Yes, you do. Yes, you, Leo. Don't you fucking lie to me, Leo. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. It's the sugar. Just go with it. The Queen of Wands. You're fucking here 2 times. The Queen of Wands and the Eight of Wands reversed. It almost feels like it's not moving forward the way you want it to. And I think you know that. I think you know it. The Four of Cups. I actually definitely had too much fucking sugar today. Holy shit. I think I need to get like a fucking heart check real quick. Probably stop fucking smoking cigarettes. The Four of Cups, the Lovers, and the Strength card. Emotionally, I feel like you're emotionally attached and you're trying to become strong and you're wanting that new beginning and that foundation to happen. You may be in an area where it's like you know that you want this. Show me for Leo. I fucking wish I remembered where I started with Leo. The communication though, Page of Swords is little when it comes to going towards the celebration. It's not taking off enough, or it's not moving fast enough, or it's getting on someone's fucking nerves. It's getting on your nerves, Leo, because I think it is. I picked up your card for a motherfucking reason. Ace of Swords, Truth and Clarity, Two of Pentacles, the Psychic card, Five of Cups, maybe emotionally knowing you need to do something, or feeling like somebody's not taking out action or balancing out situations with you. Is this how you feel? Tell me how you really feel, Leo. Here we go. Here we go. Calm down, Leo. Calm down. Here we go. Show me something for Leo. Two of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Page of Wands, the Hangman, and okay, so Leo's in a fucking crazy energy. Leo's in an energy where it's like the Two of Pentacles. This shit will get thrown in the fucking garbage. I will offer my cup or start speaking towards somebody that's worth giving the cup to. This is the energy you feel, because you may feel like somebody's trying to emotionally walk away when you want a victory. You may be aware of that bullshit too, that something feels like it's having an ending versus having this card right here that I can see, the red card, that fucking new beginning, that's stretching it. Nine of Cups, emotionally, the Emperor, the Nine of Swords. You're trying not to be in your head about situations, but you're waiting to see what's going to change or if anything will change. Whew. All right, I don't know how much time I gave Leo, and I don't want it to be too short, but I don't want it to be too long either, Leo. Fuck. I have no idea what time I started your shit. I should have looked at the clock. I'll give you a little bit more and we'll move. Anything else for Leo? I hope I didn't overshoot your shit by like an extra 5 minutes. Here we go. I don't think I did, but person on your mind, Leo. Person on your mind for the Leos. Show me for the Leo ladies and women that watch this. Knight of Cups, Four of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. It gives me the energy, and this may be both. Like you don't feel like they're emotionally reciprocating enough. Also gives me the energy, the Four of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. Not emotionally opening up enough or securing enough. Page of Pentacles going too slow, or both of you focus more on money. or need or focus a lot on work, or that's kind of it feels like if both of you do that, those two other cards. Whatever. Here we go. Whew, somebody's back is hurting too. Like their lower back. My lower back hurts like a motherfucker right now. The star card. Somebody's also wanting to see more money or manifest more money. Star card with the Page of Pentacles. Someone's looking to start going towards the Knight of Swords. What? Balance and getting an outcome. Well, Eight of Swords, King of Swords, the Fool, King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. So it's like one person's wanting to put in more work than the other is the story here. It's the fucking story here. And one person's got a lot of love for the other person. Okay, that's what Leo gets. I don't know if it's longer, shorter. I apologize if it's shorter, Leo, but I should have clocked it with my eyes. But that's what Leos are getting. We're gonna move on to Virgo. Can you guys see that? Yeah, look at. It was 60 fucking 1 degrees here today, and I'm in this room. You can see my fucking breath. That shit's going back on. I thought my fucking feet were freezing. No, I knew I was cold down here. I ain't gonna pretend like I'm not fucking cold sitting here. I was warm and fired up like 20 minutes ago. Yeah. Oh, you know what I should do for you guys? I'm probably going to hack and cough and look like an asshole if I do it. Before we start Virgo, I should light a cigarette and blow French circles, I think they're called. I don't think I could French inhale without feeling like I'm going to throw up my lung. I'm not young like that, and fuck, I haven't tried to French inhale forever, but I think I could still puff circles. It's been so many years. I don't even know if I could do it. I look all stupid trying to do it. All right, on to Virgo. Fuck this. I need coffee. Whew. Fucking fuck. Is that a cat one? I'm gonna fucking be drinking it and showering in it and shit. Here we go. Let's go. All right. I guarantee so many people click on this channel and they're like, this guy's too fucking much for me. I guess. Hey, it is what it is. All right. That wasn't enough coffee. Not even nearly enough. Oh, I felt a lot, and it was like, oof, my back was. I was coming out of it now, though. Here we go. Virgo. Person on your mind. Eight of Wands. Were they a Sagittarius or Scorpio? Maybe, maybe not. I don't fucking know. Not that super important. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I don't fucking know. Oh, there's a secret here. There's a fucking secret here. Somebody doesn't like it. Eight of Wands. I feel like somebody doesn't. There's something here where, and I hate to say it, but it could be you. It doesn't. I think it is you. I'm gonna say how I see this. Virgo, is there somebody you don't like to deal with, or that comes around that just gives you headaches, or you're like, I don't want to deal with this fucking person? It's how it comes out. What the fuck? Look at the fucking woman in the fuck. I've never seen that before. Holy shit. Look at the woman in the mirror. I mean, she looks like a scary, possessed bitch. But let me tell you something. That woman in the mirror. Let me get my eyes on that shit. That woman in the mirror could have brownish hair. Could be like this long. Could be like brownish red, but it looks brown. I fucking think that's brown. It's hard to fucking see because it's so dark. But here we go. It's an air sign, Queen of Swords energy that upsets you, it's telling me. 4, emotionally, what's up? 3 of Cups. You don't go out, hang out with them. That you feel stuck. Why emotionally? When it comes to coming towards them, there's either competition or jealousy here. It could be a dude, could be a woman, could be 2 guys doing it with each other, could be 2 girls doing that with each other. The jealousy bullshit, this fucked up energy. Hermit, there's your card. Emotionally not investing. It's a fucking air sign. I'm saying it keeps showing me air. Fucking Christ. Here we go. I just saw the Lovers, maybe a Gemini, doesn't have to be, but I saw it twice. But it feels like a fucking Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. If it's not that, could have been a fire sign you had a falling out with. Definitely a Leo shows up prominent, or a fucking Sagittarius. 9 of Cups, emotionally. Some of you emotionally don't really go towards situations or put work towards new beginnings. Why? You don't. Emotionally, you cut it off. You don't feel like it's something you want to go towards or play with or trust anymore. So you might have had a lot of falling outs with people. This is what the fuck it's telling me. No, bitch, this is not going to work kind of energy. Whether it was relationships, platonic relationships, I don't give a fuck, but it's something like that. And that you weren't juggling that shit no more. You were done. When you said, I'm done. Manifest. You were more about manifesting peace or just focusing on what's good and happy and healthy for you kind of energy. That was the balance you were striving for. You were like, fuck that. If it's got to get away from me or cut out, or I don't want to talk to you, or I don't want to work with you, motherfucker, I am not coming towards you. I'm going to focus on my fucking security versus opening up. I may come off a little guarded towards you, and I may have done this for a long fucking time. But you keep coming back around, wanting to talk, wanting to work with me, but I'm not taking your offer. I'm trying to walk the other fucking way because I'm not emotionally available, and I don't want to drive towards you or sit with you in a car, be in the beach, or be in front of you kind of energy. Could it be over money? Could it have been over, like, did a woman take another man's woman, or did a man take another man's man, or whatever the fuck happened? Something fucking happened, or somebody just feels, I get like a privileged energy. Somebody could be like 8 of Swords, Temperance. Somebody doesn't trust the other person. What is this? 2 of Swords, Happiness, 10 of Cups. Ha! They feel like you get everything. So Virgo. Either I'm Virgo. Is it? I hope this ain't you, but it's trying to tell me it's you. I hate to be that guy, but this could be you. It doesn't have to be, but if it ain't you, it may be them. But what I see is somebody's upset because it feels like, why do they always get what they want? Why are they always emotionally happy? And why does all the money or investments work out for them? They know this, and somebody knows this. I feel like it's in their face or in your face, whatever. Queen of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, the Devil, the Emperor reversed, and the Page of Cups. Here's the sign. If they think that, so I get like, either they did this to you or you did this to them, but somebody perceives another person like they invest in their money. They always get what the fuck they want. I don't like talking to them, is what it says. I don't know if I want to trust them. I keep them at a distance or out in the cold for the most part. But if somebody's a little upset because it came off like they get what they want too fucking easily. This is like, I get what I want too easily. That person, that's how Virgo sees a situation. Maybe you were with a fucking rich person, or the fucking person is just very successful, or you know somebody like that. It seems like that, like you watched it. Yeah, that just creeped me out a little bit. My mother is a Virgo, and I just realized what the fuck I just said. Okay, all right. That fucking, whoa. I didn't, all right, Virgo, I think we're done here. That was fucking a little bit off. Holy shit, I almost didn't catch that. Nope. I wasn't even thinking of my mom. Fuck. All right, here we go. Let's go. But I know how it was making sense. Parts of that with what, whoa. Whoa. Sorry, Virgo. If it got short, it was just like, that was like, wait a minute. Here we go. Pieces. Not, I can't say all of it was, but a piece that I paid attention to that I realized what I just fucking dropped out of my mouth. Yes. Here we go. Damn. What the hell? All right. I ain't doing all that shit. Libra. Jeez. Wow. Okay. Let's do this. I hope you don't watch this shit. I don't think it was bad, but I don't even know how much of that would actually hit home with her. I only if she watched the end, towards what I was fucking paying attention to, what I caught myself saying, yeah, she may get that. I'm glad I stopped. Fuck. I don't think she watches. I don't think she watches the channel. She knows about it. She knows about it. She likes this shit. I used to tag along with her. I used to predict the tables, 18 years old, calling in spirits and shit, table tipping. I have like a very strong confidence. Yeah, people will be like, oh, it's fucking ego. No, bitch, it's not ego. It's fucking intuition. It's psychic ability. And I sat at a table, and I'll never forget it because I probably should apologize about that with her. I will. If I haven't, I definitely should have by now. But I know I embarrassed her. And it wasn't because I could. It was because I saw a situation happening well before it was going to happen. And I'm just using voice, not using tarot. And I'm saying, I remember what I said. My little sister was there. I had to be 19 or 20 because she's a year younger. And you had to be 18 to do this. And it's in front of strangers in a medium. And I said, this is all bullshit. If the table doesn't agree with everything I say right now. It agreed with every fucking thing I said. And everything I said played out within a time frame of 3 years. All right. Anyways, not getting into that personal shit. Here we go. All right. I'll never forget that. I'll never forget that. That'll go with me to the grave. Here we go. All right. This is for Scorpio. No, Libra. Somebody's worried about money or spending money. Are you worried about the investments or who's spending? Stop spending your money. I feel like you want to yell at somebody. Stop spending your money. Definitely pissed off about somebody spending their money. Might have been somebody you were with in the past, somebody that you hurt over. I feel like you're wanting to trust a situation that's ended. I feel like money has been like kind of like a better focus or more of a clear direction. I get like a direction energy. Here we go. Now I fucking really hope she doesn't watch. Holy shit. Here we go. I'm gonna give myself fucking anxiety and a heart attack at the same time. Jesus Christmas. Here we go. The Empress reversed, the Ace of Cups, the Page of Wands. You may feel like somebody, how they play with their money is they use their money with like the way you would like to see them use their emotions towards you. What the fuck is this? I don't really like what I see here. I know, because I've never really focused that intently on this card. But what I'm going to tell you is it almost feels like something's not in balance. So that Six of Pentacles energy, it seems like somebody knows somebody gives to others. And that person doesn't look as well dressed as the guy that's trying to steal in the person's pocket that isn't as well dressed but can afford to give. Remember that, whether it's you or the cross watcher that needed to fucking hear that. All right? Here we go. The Emperor reversed, the Page of Swords, Truth and Clarity, the Magician. I feel like there's a lack of communication or clarity on a situation due to trust issues. Identifying how to learn, adapt, or grow kind of energy. Why? This person may have been at a distance emotionally or felt like you moved towards other people emotionally or invested somewhere else emotionally, or that's how they thought. I feel like you both did this to each other. Hook, line, and sinker. Like you guys reciprocated that motherfucking energy. All right, here we go. Somebody feels left out in the cold. Somebody also feels 7 of Wands, 3 of unappreciated. Somebody may have moved to Chariot emotionally. What happened? Outcomes. It's almost like I moved away just to come back towards you, and it may be a money situation. It's either, I almost feel like somebody was more invested in you materialistically or what you had to offer or what you can provide than who you are. And I do feel like this some bitch wants a new beginning. And I do feel like this is an unhealthy person. Whether it's the fucking Libra I'm reading or the crosswatcher, I don't give a fuck. But that's how it's coming out. Somebody wants to spin that fucking wheel. Somebody wants to be a part of that fortune. Somebody that knows that they didn't get to celebrate all the way through. Emotionally, I feel like they hide. Or there's a lot of conflicts. Or this to me feels like emotional manipulation or negative energy between the two. And I feel like both accepted offers emotionally from other people versus trusting what was in front of them or putting the work in it. They both went in a different emotional direction. There's a lot of conflict fighting, and that's why there were no victories. Holy shit, Libra. Holy shit. That's why the happiness fell apart. Motherfuckers didn't trust each other, got sick of each other, no more patience, no more feeling like I'm walking on eggshells or I'm always in my head. Somebody may have felt like this person doesn't emotionally care about me or invest in me or show up for me. I feel like it's mirroring. I feel like you both felt that way or both started to trust that, and that's why it fell out of love situations. Emotionally, it just feels emotionally fucked. I hate to say it. And I don't feel like anybody wants to be stuck in that energy, but it's easier to not communicate or stay away or create distance is what I see. Shit. Wow. Holy shit. I get like the person stresses you out, whether you do it to each other. You stress each other out because you guys are giving me a fucking headache right now. Oh, yeah, Jesus Christ. Maybe it's all the fucking sugar intake. I apologize. You guys don't give me headaches. I just drank way too many fucking Red Bulls and coffees and shit. Here we go. Let's go. Guys, shit! I'm having too much fun tonight. Oh, shit. And I'm also almost fucking ready to sweat from the armpit. Jesus Christ, that warms this room up quick. Can't breathe. 9 of Pentacles. Why the fuck is it reversed? Death card. 3 of Pentacles. Somebody's wanting something to turn around or open. Yes, I knew it. Fucking knew it. I knew it. Whether it's them or you. I feel like somebody's still wanting to resurrect something that didn't work or something that they rushed away from or moved away from. They're fucking lying if they don't admit it. That's you ain't telling the truth if you don't admit that you want that fucking new beginning. Whether it's the cross-watcher or the motherfucking, it definitely could be 2 air signs too. 10 of Swords, 4 of Swords. One wants one, the other one gets headaches or has no emotional. One knows one's unhealthy. Or they both feel that way towards each other emotionally. Because you got the Devil upright with the 4 of Cups. Emotional, neglect, emotional. Just, I feel like you piss each other off or you guys get on each other's nerves too quickly. And I do feel like one has learned how to communicate it more over time, where the other one always fucking says something. Whatever, it's not my fucking business. Here we go. You got the Wheel, the 4 of Wands, the 5 of Cups, and the Lovers. So honestly, could it be a earth sign you dealt with, a fire sign, water sign, or air sign? It could be any of the above. Knight of Pentacles, the World. It did end, it's telling me. There was less conflict, but now somebody's wanting to come towards it. Or somebody may be trying to see somebody wants to know what the other one's up to. Somebody wants to know what the other one's up to. Watch out. This could be the cross-watcher doing it to you, but it did feel like to me like Libra's gonna be like if you went back towards something, like you're gonna be trying to figure something out, like you're gonna try to sneak around. Somebody's sneaking around and shit. Like I could feel that bullshit. Emotionally. 10 of Cups. They want to know who the fuck you playing with or what you doing. What the fuck's putting a smile on that motherfucker's face all the time? Watch out for this, whether it's the Libra or the cross-watcher. I'm telling you a lot of shit, and we're done here. Put a knife in me. I'm fucking done. All right, that's enough. Libra. Oh, fuck, my shoulder's hurting. So somebody might be having a sore shoulder. Definitely could be having a sore shoulder and shit. My shoulder really just started to fucking hurt. Here we go. Scorpio. Let's go. Fuck. All right. What do we got? Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, wow. So you're the first one that did that shit. The person on your mind may feel, they won't admit it, or they cry, or they got upset, or they they give me a fucked up energy where they either they completely conceal this, hide the fuck out of it from you, or they get really into their feelings when you guys are alone, or they did kind of energy. That's how I view this. Somebody who wanted to invest or was waiting to see how the investment would grow. I almost get a lack of trust of getting balance or working out. It's almost like they tell themselves something will be defeated before. It's almost like they're almost painting a picture that they don't want to believe will happen, but they can't stop believing it's going to happen. And it probably freaks them out a little bit. At the end of the day, I do pick up like they want happiness. Is it stress? Is it stress about believing the victory can happen, or that you're going to walk away, or that you did walk away? Because it's telling me they did want to work with you. They felt like you were their everything. But the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, they may feel like you have too much other things that you take action with or pay attention to. You may have shown them that you may have stronger emotional connection or awareness around yourself than they offer, or when they offer it, they don't have to get clingy, but they either were quiet around other people, I'm getting, but when they're around you, they don't shut the fuck up kind of energy. Or they go from one thing, you see one version of them, to a new version of them eventually over time. I'm fucking done with that shit. And they may feel like they put you here. You know what I mean? They may see you as somebody very, very, very fucking spiritually tapped in, or they may feel like you're both tapped in and lost souls together. You know, and they don't want to lose this fucking beginning. They just want to keep working with it. But I feel like they see you as the strength, or the one that's more healed and balanced. Holy fuck, what is your shit? Maybe a little more fortunate with money. You're definitely the one with the fucking Scorpio. I'm fucking gonna tell you, you're the one that transformed. And I feel like that scares the shit out of them. I feel like they see you in like a high honor status where you're very independent, and your independence probably scares them. Your spirituality probably freaks them out, because I feel like they have to play catch up. Who the fuck wants to play catch up? Especially if that's hard. That's fucking hard. I'm just going to tell you. It's Temperance, the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Four of Pentacles. This is the problem. They've got to learn to just work with you, but while they work on themselves. Look at this shit. And that's how the love works. That's how there's a victory. Whether you know this person or find this person, or you're dealing with them now, I don't fucking know. Whatever the deal is. That's how this works. The Chariot, the Queen of Cups, and the Judgment towards the Knight of Swords. Somehow there became separation, or maybe you met and then you never connected fully. And now eventually the universe is going to bring you back together. For some of you. Others of you, you connected and then moved apart. The Moon. That might have changed emotionally. Or somebody wanted the other to come towards them. I'm picking up. Two of Swords. The Devil. Well, have you healed your bullshit? Are you going to come at me correct, like creative, passionately, loving? Are you going to do it correct this time? Or are we going to do the same bullshit? Queen of Wands. You feel like there were times where things needed to be spoken, expressed off of the heart, but I do feel like somebody was emotionally not listening or not really ready for that conversation. Couldn't understand. I'm done. Couldn't understand how to put the work into that emotional conversation or the concept of the depth of it. I feel like that was the other person you dealt with, the Fool. This is probably why they were nervous that you were going to run into another person or get away from them or move on. Some of you may have just said, they just can't keep up. We don't align. You know what I mean? Like, we're just fucking, there's, this, I'm over here, they're over here, and we can't make it happen. Just cannot make the connection happen. Move card, 7 of Cups. I feel like they're always in their head about you moving on. If this resonates, it's because they always think you're going to leave them for somebody else. And I don't only think they don't think they're not good enough. I think it's the bullshit relationships they've had before, or maybe something they tolerated as a kid. Maybe they didn't have the best upbringing. Maybe the world wasn't so nice to them. Because some of you, I do get, it could have been that. Holy fuck, I'm getting tired of reading. Emotionally, what's up? How you would know about this person does have genuine love and respect emotionally towards you, but I feel like they struggle with their own emotions. Up and down, up and down. This is the reading I have for you, and it could be a man that did this to a woman. All right, he wants to manifest that. He's not trying to be hurt, but there has been a little bit of conflict, trying to keep that in the past. 2 of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, the Hangman. It feels stuck, and emotionally it may feel a little closed off or distance, or trying to make it work again. If it doesn't work the first time and you want it to work a second time, try it a different way. That's my message for Scorpio. All right. Remember to hit that like button, please. Can we get 100 likes up in here, please, and thank you? All right. Appreciate that very much. All right. Let's go. Thank you for doing that. All right. Where we at? Scorpio, Sagittarius. The person on your mind. You know what I almost said when I came out here? I said, this video is going to suck. I almost said this in the beginning. This video is going to suck. If nobody, I get to a motherfucking sign and the person, I'm like, the person on your mind. And the person on the other side of the screen is like, bitch, I ain't got nobody on my mind. I couldn't stop laughing earlier today. I'm like, oh, motherfucker. It doesn't have to be a lover. It could be a fucking child. It could be a cousin. It could be somebody you haven't met. Well, they're probably not going to be on your mind unless you think about the future person you want to meet. I don't know if that's going to show up for you here. Maybe, maybe not. I just let it roll with what I feel. Here we go. All right. I'm making some fucking crazy faces tonight. The Queen of Wands in reverse for Sagittarius. I knew it. Why is your heart closed off? Or why are people viewing you like that? Sagittarius? What the fuck is really going on? Why is your heart shut off? Can you tell me why? Why are you not moving or changing that or shifting that? I feel like you're wanting to. That's what I want to do it energy. This was the card that was like, bingo. But you ain't putting work in it. I don't feel like you've jumped down that alley. You may have even stopped communicating with people that you used to work with or communicate, or they don't fucking talk to you anymore. You don't talk to them. You get it. The devil. Toxicity. Could have been an earth sign you did this with, or they did this to you, or an air sign. 3 of Swords. Temperance, your card. Putting little work or little emotional connection into the situation. Queen of Pentacles, always focused on work or money. 4 of Swords, giving you a headache, leaving you out in the cold, or making you feel like you kind of felt a little stressed out, or like you were being played with. And it could have been by a Gemini. It could have been by a Gemini, because I dropped that on the Temperance card. Some of you could have been by an Aries, could have been by a Leo, could have been by a Taurus, Capricorn, motherfucking Virgo. I said it, I'll say it again. No, I'm not saying it again. You better have listened, and you better rewind and rewatch, and have your dog and your cats fucking download this video and replay it all night long. I need the fucking views. Here we go. Let's go. Let's do it. Oh my God. You knew that something you were looking at, or that was somebody knew they wanted something to work. definitely prompt energy is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It tells me you wanted something to work, but you knew it wasn't going to work. And you knew you couldn't trust that shit or invest in that shit. Invest in that person. You didn't trust the security of it. King of Pentacles. Emotionally, you didn't feel like there was balance here. You felt like you were also at a distance from this person. Two of Swords, Chariot, the Queen of Cups. Somebody kind of emotionally took advantage or abused it too. Abused the situation because it's what it's showing. The Fool. What happened next? Show me. It was like somebody knew that something was too good to be true. Or it was more of a burden, and that's what they trusted, than a new beginning in that situation. But it's coming out like you were aware of this, not them. I keep getting air energy. There could have been a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't fucking have to be. I'm going to tell you that. Or a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. So emotionally, you got Leo here again. Somebody may have been stressed out. There's Libras here. Taurus, Empress is here. Strength card, Leo's here. The King of Cups, the Seven of Cups. Somebody may have saw something for like, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? Get this bullshit out of here kind of energy. What is that right there? No emotional expansion is what that makes me feel like. That makes me feel like the Seven of Cups, not emotionally knowing what to investigate, like invest in or navigate towards correctly. And emotionally kind of being susceptible or aware of it. Whether you did that or the person you dealt with did that. It's a person on your mind. Remember that. Ace of Pentacles. It could have been whoever the fuck they are, they had a lot of money or they were very successful. This is what I see for you, or you're trying to achieve that. Nine of Swords reversed, the Moon, the High Priestess, the Knight of Cups, the Page of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the Magician. It's telling me you may have dealt with an air sign that tried to get you locked up in their head or offered very little bits of love, started with small communication, built up more communication, but as it led on, you knew you couldn't trust a victory. That's what the fuck it says. That's what the fuck it says. I don't know. I don't fucking know. She wasn't ready, or he wasn't ready. Some bullshit like that. Bullshit. Bullshit, I tell you. All right, let's go. Let's go. All right. Come on, we can get more likes than that, can't we? I know there's more than 61 people watching. I hope. What the fuck? Is it that late? Here we go. Emotional damage. Nine of Cups. Why is that upright? Yo, so somebody needs to get in check with changing something. I ain't gonna say shit. I ain't gonna say shit. You better come out the woodwork. The wood's burning. Somebody needs to become a little bit more emotionally in check and change emotionally. That's valued. It could be you, Sagittarius, because that's saying it's you. You gotta check yourself. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Kind of bullshit. And you may be wanting to focus on bringing in more bread. Ha! More money. And you fucking know it. All right? Past could have been hard on you. You might have to outgrow the past and become strong on your own and get the fuck out of your head while doing it. Stay out of your head while doing it. Nine of Swords, the Moon, the High Priestess, trust. But emotionally, don't lie about what needs change and work. That's your fucking message. That's your fucking message. Otherwise, you're going to keep carrying that wood, and that wood's eventually going to feel like somebody lit a magnet. Like, he's going to drop that pipe in the wood, and it's going to feel like you got burned. You don't want that shit. All right? No. No. Any other messages? I'll see if I can get anything else. Give me something for Sagittarius. Person on your mind. What do we got? Oh, fuck that. What the fuck is this? The 10 of Wands, the same fucking cards came flying out. 10 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, and the Strength card reverse. You didn't trust a bitch. I don't trust you, bitch. And I'm not going to be up in my head about you. And I'm not putting fucking work into you. Jesus Christ. 3 of Cups. I'm taking this fucking grape juice somewhere else. I can find a better fucking offer. And I feel like that's how you felt. You goddamn Christmas. That's exactly how you felt. And that's exactly what the fuck you trusted. And you want all that shit. But you may be a little bit hesitant and from going towards making it happen or emotionally accepting something. And what does that emotional acceptance need? What I already read to you, change. We're done here. I tried to give you a different fucking message, but obviously you fucking needed to hear it. All right. Whew. Fuck. All right, that bitch is getting turned off before I pass out. I don't know if it's going to be the heat or the sugar. I can't. I'm fucking out of it today. Oh, fuck you. Fuck me. All right. I'm all like trying to be nice and shit. Who knows what the fuck's coming up for you? Person on your mind. Stop thinking about people so I can just be like, I can't read. Nobody. I hope you're laughing and fucking watching this shit, and it's at least getting a couple fucking people to laugh. Somebody's sitting on the couch like, man, this guy's giving fuck my guts. I feel like I'm gonna get diarrhea. Good luck. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. I just thought of it as like an old song, like as a kid. That's funny. When you feel something fast about to fall with your ass, diarrhea. Let's go. Capricorn. Page of Cups. The Hangman. What? Then I don't. What? I don't want to say it, and I'm not going to say it. I'm just going to let you think about that one. Page of Cups. Somebody may come towards you, or you may have multiple offers pretty much showing up around you that pick and choose, pick of the litter kind of bullshit. Need I say more? Hangman, 9 of Wands. Hangman, 9 of Wands. What the fuck is that trying to say? All right, the 7 of Cups. Maybe if you pick the right fucking cup. Jesus Christ. Here we go. Capricorn. What's the message for Capricorn? Okay. The Magician. What's going on? Person on your mind. They're either gonna... You got a couple messages. They're either gonna be like this cute or very strong attraction towards this person. I feel like they're gonna have to have a strong, like you're gonna have to be very strongly attracted to them. They're gonna have to give. I hate saying it, and I'm gonna fucking say it. They're gonna have to give like big dick energy, or have one. The Magician and the 10 of Pentacles, and be very successful. I can't believe I said it, but I fucking said it. For you to trust going towards that shit, or fucking, it's a celebration, and I'm gonna have that new beginning, and I'm gonna take motherfucking action. What the fuck? Here we go. The Lovers in reverse, the Page of Wands, the 6 of Cups, the Temperance, the 8 of Cups, the 9 of Cups, the 2 of Cups. All that tells me is you're not willing to take any shitty small offers emotionally. Emotionally, I feel like if it didn't work out in the past, you may have upped your fucking standards, or you're making sure they have a lot to bring to the table, is how I feel. Here we go. 3 of Wands. Whether it's you that travels a lot around the world, maybe you both travel, that could be something, or somebody you meet as well, whatever. Here we go. Either you travel, they travel, or you live not that close to each other. Because it could be distance. That could be a distance card as well. Could be a lot of fucking sex and passion, though. A lot of sex. Here we go. 8 of Swords. Change. All right. What the fuck? Capricorn. Show me something for Capricorn. The person on your mind. Some of you, it could be a fire sign, earth sign, water sign, any sign. If it's a water, if it's a fire sign, I don't know what the fuck sign. It could be Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. If it's a water sign, all of the above. Could be a Taurus or a fucking Libra. Queen of Pentacles, reversed. 2 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, the Devil, you, Page of Swords, the 9 of Pentacles, the Moon, 3 of Swords, the World. What are we trying to say here? Show me what the fuck the message is. Somebody. I feel like it's you. I feel like you have tied yourself to family or work and maybe social friends or acceptances that you trust more than you've attached yourself to relationships. Or you're quiet about your relationship, or nobody really, not many people, you don't speak about it a lot. Something like that. What the fuck is this? I don't know. But it feels, if you are single, work and career and home investments are more important, or you're always on the go if you have that traveling energy that I'm picking up. What do you got? Show me anything else for Capricorn. Anything else for Capricorn? Capricorn! Anything else? What's the message for Capricorn? Person on your mind. Ace of Wands, maybe a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Or just somebody that's creative or passionate. Bold, maybe even. Whatever the fuck that is. Ten of Pentacles. King of Wands. Definitely could be Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Maybe a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. King of Swords. Might have got away from somebody that you didn't feel... You might have cut out a water or an air sign in the past. You're not in your head about that decision. It wasn't feeling like balance or a true love connection. You didn't feel like you could trust or manifest anymore, so you had to choose leaving it alone. Basically, putting it down kind of energy. Not being stuck in that energy. Queen of Swords, you communicate a lot with a lot of people, or people are impressed by you for some reason. You come off very impressive and action-oriented as well, is what it's showing me. But you're not showing up towards love. It's almost like you don't make time for love or emotions. The Hermit, you trust, you can trust yourself emotionally, but emotionally love situations, they either freak you out or you don't make time for them. Something about temperance and time and shit, whatever. Page of Pentacles, you don't put work into them. You maybe have a little bit of a fear of trusting it, or just not giving into it or opening up to it right now. Almost feel like I don't want to do that right now. It's going to throw me, things are working out and I don't want to get hurt or upset. You have a stronger focus, I feel like, towards career. That feels like your motive over offers. You may try to communicate with people, but when it comes to celebrations, it feels distance or lack of the new beginning happening, or the man coming around, or you actually sticking around or really getting serious. Whatever the fuck that's about. Death, Eight of Wands, Page of Wands, distance. Or you guys don't, if you're in a relationship, you may not be able to see each other because you are at a distance or some shit like that. That's what I'm seeing. That is your messages. Hopefully that was long enough for Cap. All right. Capricorn. All right. Aquarius. Aquarius. The person on your mind. Let's hear for Aquarius. Oh, shit, no. No, you didn't. The fuck? Here we go. Let's see what it is. A lot of shit came out. Ooh. Fuck, Aquarius. They love the fuck out of you, or you love the fuck out of them. It's a little bit of both. Somebody's really in love with Aquarius, and Aquarius, I got two energies. If you're a dude, she's in love with you. Like to the fullest. If you're a chick, you are stuck on him. I feel like, what the fuck? I feel like he may not recognize how much she's, like the emotional ties, how deep they run with her. That's how I feel she is. He may not recognize that. Now, if she's the one that wanted the Ten of Cups, the Star card, you, in reverse, wanted to trust it, you didn't get it. It didn't happen the way you were hoping. That's a fucking no, it didn't. No, it didn't work out. The Magician. But I feel like all it did was put you back to the test of putting more work and effort into yourself. Nothing wrong with that. Here we go. Loving yourself, balancing out your own shit, because you weren't getting what you fucking wanted. So when that happens, all we can do is put more work into our own situations. Might have had some fucking car problems, by the way. Not all of you, but some of you could have had some fucking car problems. Some of you felt emotionally shut down, stressed the fuck out, mentally, emotionally, and financially. Not all of you got all three. Not all of you got sacked by all those potatoes, but some of you might have got sacked by all three at once, or felt that way, or like you just kept in fucking like domino effect. You may have felt like you're not. I'm gonna stay away from celebrations. I'm gonna keep at a distance with it. I'm not gonna open up towards them. This person doesn't communicate enough with me. I know I need to trust myself. What's up with this communication? The hardest part was letting go of the communication or knowing that you shouldn't, because it was mentally fucking upsetting you. That's what it tells me. Here we go. Two of Wands. You made the decision though. Two of Wands is reversed. The Hangman. You let it. You put it out. You put it down. The Hangman. You may have had a hard time addressing it or really doing it. Might have taken you a little while to get there. That's how I feel. That Queen of Cups emotionally shut it down. Knight of Swords, strength. But you got strong enough. Now I think what you got to focus on is getting ready to be strong enough. What you're already putting the work and strength in yourself over here. Ace of Pentacles to the Magician is very powerful energy. What this shows me is what you're doing is you're getting stronger. You're gradually progressing your strength, your integrity to be able to get towards a new beginning. So essentially, you're still kind of hurt or upset with that last love connection is what it's telling me. That wasn't juggling or playing fair. Nine of Wands, Knight of Cups, Seven of Cups. You're not taking offers. The Emperor. You're more oriented with balancing out work and creating more balance and stability and money situations. Somehow I also tie out money, and maybe it's somebody's health around you, or you're worried about your own health. Maybe you need to get looked at or checked up with. Make sure you're just doing shit right. Four of Pentacles. I feel like you're really more fascinated with getting things back on track that are good for you in a financial or secure manner. 10 of Wands, you don't want to deal with burdens that are just going to go nowhere or cause more make you fucking mad or upset. You don't. The Wheel, the Five of Swords, and the Three of Cups. Because emotionally and mentally, that conflict has no more space around you. You know what I'm saying? And I think you're learning to really trust that and respect your decisions, because you're showing me like I went through a transformation, but it took a lot of pain, hurt, and healing to do that. But at the end, I know I'll become happy, or I can be happy, because you're choosing you. Your reading's fucking fire. Your reading's on fuck insane. Like if somebody fucking hurt you, as much as I hate to say it, it probably hurt like a motherfucking, like a son of a bitch. But I feel like as you go through healing, it's gonna help you a lot. I don't know. Especially spiritually, it will. If you're single and it hurt that fucking bad, it will help. If you focus on that avenue. Not everybody understands how to do that or can perceive the concept behind it. Rationalize, understand, identify. Here we go. But some can. Here we go. What do you got? Three of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. You may not really want to trust going towards love right now. You don't. It's telling you don't. If this message is for you, you don't really want to play with that. You're not into the love situation right now. The love game's not something that impresses you right now. It's more about you transitioning, not being upset over a hurt or playing with something. No more rewinding or thinking about it. Somebody needed to say here, no more rewinding or thinking about it. Think about what makes you happy. Think about where you are now and where you're going to be and how you're going to be happy about what you've achieved and how much you've overcome. That's the message I'm supposed to say right now. Why, I don't know, but I'm going to say it. And you're supposed to trust the fuck out of that part of it for whatever reason. And I think it's because it has nothing to do with what I say, but everything to do with you about learning how to trust more of yourself spiritually and keeping yourself happy. This is how I see your shit. So I think you saw that you tried to invest in a situation that was emotionally either immature or just didn't give a fuck to invest. Comes and goes when they want. I don't think you liked it. I don't think you cared for that. Seven of Wands. I think you couldn't. It's telling me it was hard to stop the communication and walk away, but I think you did. I think you identified that this person just wants sex. That's your fucking message. I don't know how else to say it. Or maybe with this one, that one, and that one, and me. I don't fucking know. But I think you learned to trust what you were seeing. So did it have to come to making a decision? Yeah. And some of you wanted probably to even have a last word. Did you get it? I don't know. Let's see what the cards say. Did they get the last word in? Upright, yes, reverse, no. Upright, yes, reverse, no. Upright, yes, reverse, no. I don't think you did. Oh, some of you might have. Some of you might have had that judgment call. Or if you did have it, they would have been fighting, arguing. They would have been arguing when somebody opened up about their heart. And money would have got brought up. Did they spend more? Did they not spend their money on you? What the fuck? I feel like they made you feel like you had to people please them, but they wouldn't people please you. This is pissing me off. And they always moved around or came around here and there. It's like that fucking ring around her. I keep seeing like they're here when they want to be, and then they're gone when they whatever. I feel like it caused a lot of stress or mental fucking confusion or headaches. I got a headache a little bit right here, like right in the fucking middle. Oh God, here we go. I don't know if it's trying to tell me they could have been an earth or fire sign, maybe. Star card. The Hangman in reverse. It's telling me it's not with you anymore. Emotionally released, and you know that was the better decision. Just to not be guarded and not be stuck behind the sticks behind her, but to be able to emotionally move on, even if it's slow, even if that change needs to happen because you knew there was a situation you couldn't trust, but mentally you couldn't take anymore, and emotionally you couldn't take anymore. You couldn't, because every time I see it should go in the right direction, look what happens. It tells me it didn't go in the right direction. It didn't work. It didn't build. That's what I see. I feel like the person on your mind, or that you could think of if it was relationship bound. Now, I had a little bit different story in the beginning. Somebody has somebody that loves the shit out of them, whether you did that to them or they did that to you. And it's weird because that was a total different story. It feels like that one of those in that scenario that I didn't really run with that first part of the story, and I probably should have tried a little harder to do that, but that felt true, and somebody just doesn't recognize how true that is. And whether there's problems and burdens, all relationships have them, but that felt good. But the longer part of that shit I just read, the majority of this reading felt like somebody identified a situation where they weren't being respected or put first. And that ain't easy. All right, we're going to move on. Let's go to Pisces. All right. Pisces. All right. Remember to smash that like button. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Pisces. What is the message for the zodiac sign of Pisces? What do we got for Pisces? Pisces. Person on your mind. What do you got for the person on Pisces' mind? What's here? I never even got to my Red Bull, bitch. I'm not doing that. I ain't doing that. It just the way it hit the I didn't like it. Nope. Didn't trust that shit. Some of you, it's a child, or you try to make a child security or happy or security, emotional content, happiness. Some of you, it's hard with the child. It may take a lot of patience with the child. It doesn't have to. I feel. Somebody could be like a little bit feeling like things ain't moving or working out or stressing them out too. Whether it's with children's situation or money situation. Queen of Pentacles, it could be money or health. It's money or health. Watch out for your money and health issues. Six of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Five of Cups, the Devil, and the Four of Wands, and the Fool. You also may not go towards celebrations at this time. It says you ain't playing that game. You're fucking aware of that. That's Truth and Clarity card. I don't have to tell you what you're aware of. Here we go. You're not. Like the next card is the fucking Two of Cups in reverse. You're not doing that shit right now. C'est la vie. Six of Wands reversed. Nine of Wands. You don't show off guarded. You feel defeated and stressed out about wanting to open up the opportunity or transition towards trusting, love, or moving towards it again. That's what it's telling me. I feel like you already know this. You may have struggled to trust a situation, or that made it harder for you to believe you want to even give time to invest in love. It might have something about it put it to a complete stop, halt, or abrupt ending from emotional connection. 7 of Wands, emotionally dropped off. You kind of shut your emotions off, is what it tells me. You transformed into being upset about something that didn't transform into something you were hoping to have or see transition in a way that's going to make you happy. All of the above, you and the other person. Emotionally, it was probably easier to move away than stand up and look at something that's just causing too many fucking burdens. Page of Pentacles is reversed. It's not working. 10 of Wands. It's causing me too much chaos, confusion, aggravation, emotional, probably feelings. I feel like you wanted to work with them or wanted it to work out. Might have even helped them with money, it's telling me. May have not have. Or they maybe made themselves sound like they made more money than they do. I don't know what the fuck that Knight of Pentacles is trying to say. I feel like what happened is the bottom line. I feel like the fucking bottom line is you became to a situation where you could recognize you couldn't trust them. And then they could have been a fucking air sign or a water sign. Or a fucking fire sign. Air, water, fire. They're one of the motherfuckers right there. All right? All right. Fucking A. Did you stop communicating? I feel like you did, even though emotionally you wanted that fucking cup to be the one. God damn it, I gotta start all over and I don't even want to look at nobody. I'm not talking to nobody, god damn it. Kind of energy. Don't mean it in vain. 9 of Swords. I know, excuse me. 8 of Swords. Queen of Swords. You didn't get stuck in your head. I just feel like you got upset that you didn't get to create the passion and the emotional responsibility for a relationship. That was never yours to own. You probably got with somebody who wasn't really after what you wanted. I'll say that again. You probably got with somebody who really wasn't ready emotionally for the depths of a connection that you were ready for. Or they just didn't want the same thing. And I feel like emotionally you had to accept that, honor that, and trust thyself. Okay? 5 of Swords. 8 of Pentacles reversed. Star card. Knight of Wands. I feel like it was like the message became clear that this was not the person you were supposed to work with. It became clear. You learned, I can't work with this person. This ain't going to work. The Hangman, the 5 of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the Knight of Swords, the 2 of Pentacles, and the Strength card. It could have been a motherfucking Leo. It could have been a Leo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio that you fucking dealt with. Fuck! There's your Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Or emotionally, it could be you. There's your Gemini. Holy fuck, it definitely could have been a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I'm fucking done. I feel like you learned a lesson. I feel like you recognized more of your worth or honor thyself over a situation that wasn't coming towards you correctly. I feel a lot of confused energy too. Bait, hook, line, and sinker, kind of like somebody was trying to reel you in like a fish. But I don't feel a lot of honesty in it either. I feel a lot of there it is, confusion energy. I was waiting for that shit. It's too much fucked up confusion energy. 3 of Cups, the Lovers reversed, the 10 of Pentacles reversed. Were you wondering why you couldn't get a hold of them or what the fuck they were doing? Because that's how it's coming out. That's how it's coming out. Libra, the Hermit, Virgo, 8 of Wands, Page of Swords. Cut them down, say no, and stop fighting for it. So did you have to stop fighting for it, or did you recognize they weren't showing up for you enough? Whatever fucking sign they were. Because it's telling me you recognize they were not fighting enough for you or showing up enough for you. It's almost like, motherfucker, this is not Unsolved Mysteries. This is a fucking relationship, bitch. Where are you? And what the fuck are you doing? And I shouldn't have to ask you. That's how you probably felt at times. That was a good fucking show. I wonder if they still do reruns of that shit. Unsolved Mysteries. I used to love that shit. I mean, I remember being young and be like, this shit's kind of fucking fucked up to watch before bed. And you're like asking for nightmares. But I don't really tend to remember all my dreams. It's very, very rare. Here we go. Queen of Wands for what is this? I think you recognize that somebody, when it came to security or moving towards them, they weren't moving their feet, their ass, or showing up towards you. I think it was all talk, 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 talk. No action, action, action. And you saw inevitably the toxicity of that situation. Three of Pentacles, the Fool, Four of Wands. I think you got truth and clarity of a situation that, as much as you wanted to believe it was going to be something good, emotionally, it wasn't showing a transition or moving towards you. I knew it! It wasn't moving towards you. Double moving energy. It wasn't showing up. It was talk, 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 talk. No action! Talk, 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 talk. No action! Motherfucker wasn't moving towards you. I'm gonna punch this guy in the fucking knuckle, in the fucking forehead in a minute. like it's bad. It could have been a fucking Leo. Aries, Sagittarius. You bastard. Whatever. Could have been a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Could have been a fucking Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. I really don't give a fuck who it was. Page of Cups. Piss in their cup. Or you felt like they were pissing in your cup. Whatever the fuck's going on here is fucked up. You might have felt like they tricked you. That's like they got you for a little while. I feel like it's for a little while until you fucking were like, no, bitch, I'm the fucking Phoenix and I can write my own. Basically write my own direction. I can go after basically doing things on my own. I don't fucking need anything. I can accept change or just me kind of energy. You fucking knew that about yourself. No matter if you did it fast or it took a little bit of time. You fucking knew it, Pisces. You fucking knew it. And now you're putting more work and effort into situations, I think. Wait a minute. Whoo! What the fuck is this? Because some of y'all might have had two people. Could you have had two people you dealt with? One and then another? Like fucking dominoes over here? Because it's telling me somebody else wanted to fucking start working with you. I don't feel like that felt so trustworthy. Could have been an air sign or a motherfucking fire sign or earth sign. You give me, dude, fuck this shit. Could have been a motherfucker might have been a Sagittarius, King of Wands energy reversed. Maybe a Leo. I don't fucking know. The moon. There we are again, right back to fucking square one. Was it a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? Whatever. I don't feel like you got the balance or the emotional connection. Grew, expanded. I feel like anything, it felt like an emotional dumpster fire. And you got tired of fucking rehearsing it, looking back at it, stressing about this shit. You said, fuck that, it ain't fighting for me. So no, goddammit, I'm not going to fight for it. I'm not going to talk to you, bitch. That's your reading. I hope this wasn't too intense. I hope I didn't give anybody severe anxiety. I hope a lot of people got some laughs out of it. I hope you have a good night and a great morning. Thanks for watching the show. Remember to hit the like button on the way out. Catch you next time. Leo is out of here.